From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers.
Let's get it, Mills. Money. NFC North matchup, Green Bay Packers versus the Detroit Lions. Let's get it. And you're a Jets fan, so I got to take it too.
Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Miko Robertson takes it away. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Escapes it. There he goes, right sideline. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Nixon now to return it. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now Love on the play fake. Has some daylight through the 40. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Striker, 3-3, 53.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Huh.
Love now off the play action. It's caught by Wilson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Drill, 52. Ready.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Going run again with Jacobs. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready, ready. Ran 38. Hut, hut.
3rd and 2, on to throw. Has his man, it stops. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready, go.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Running this one left. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Lions calling timeouts, their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. On the sneak, it's long. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Jordan Love, the touchdown! On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. McManus there to tack on the point after. And they'll take the lead.
The score, Packers 7, Lions 6.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Hold on.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Lions.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions. With it, 1st and 10. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Off play action, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 10 flat.
To the air with Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. He puts everything behind this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Lions get it back.
I gotta fight my way back in. Holy crap. What a horrible half. They'll only be down by 6 after so many mistakes.
Now their defense gets them another one. so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. On first down, it's gone. Delivers another one to Williams. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down from the red zone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Rolling out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, lift! Hey, kill!
Drive begins with Gibbs. And they blow up the
go,
opening
Coop.
play of this drive.
Let's get it.
Aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks.
Run that
Sacks get
clock out.
so
I'm
much
coming.
Popularity, tackles for loss, when you knock that
I'm
offense
coming.
backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one. Plain zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Goff off the play action. That one is incomplete.
Let's go. Punt that ball. Punt that ball.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
Love looking to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last
Gotta
play,
convert.
and now it's 3rd
Let's
down.
get it.
Throwing, it's Love.
Mm.
Holding up, they're able to drop it.
I'll punt.
And the defense comes through.
Lean into the defense. Come on.
4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running it with David Montgomery.
Nothing. Come on, D.
Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. That's complete to St. Brown outright.
Nah, come on.
1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. Has a lane inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit.
I'm going to make it respectable. It ain't going to end like this. But, man, I lose this game more than likely. Ugh.
So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions push the lead to 20.
27. Packers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Working quickly here. From the 41. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. And downfield, he's got it. So that stops. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Love with it on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Let's go, Jordan.
Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We go, 76. Hey, Cal. We're good.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards.
I won't even lie.
Elite backs,
Mills money, he destroyed me.
Bates tacks on the extra point.
It's a tough loss.
Lions stretch
4-2.
21.
I'm still going to try to go down and score a touchdown.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Love from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Love now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to the air. Love. Looking right, and he finds it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Love on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw. Here's Love. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Stick it in the air. Love. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions have
GG, Mills.
forcing his
You beat the shit out of me. GG.
Well, we're watching the defense.
4-2, everybody. I got one more in me. See if we can't get a dub.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
not enough. You solid love, but it's not enough. You that reach there, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I know. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I see it. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Love. That one complete to Watson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
I ain't gonna lie, Madden is kind of garbage if they got Christian Watson at number 11. Like, what is happening?
Nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
How the fuck is Christian Watson number 11? What is Jaden Reed, number 9?
Here we go. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Black.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
3rd and 6.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now Jacobs. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Ready.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Love to throw. Catch made there by Watson. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
On the double.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
On play action, Love. This is caught at 2. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. Jacobs. Touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 1. Throwing is Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Here's Jacobs, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 10. Here's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Down. Black 40.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Hurts again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott kicking.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red.
On first down, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Dotson, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
7-yard line. Brings up second down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's first and 10.
Gain of 13 yards.
Hurts to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Now it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 3. Here's Love. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue, 32.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Ready, set. Touch.
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down by Jacorian Bennett. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At the
Ready?
They face 2nd down and 7.
Shot, 17. Ready, ready.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 7.
Let's go. Set.
They'll drop to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough.
Here we go.
How to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels.
A dive, and he's in.
GG.
Josh Jacobs.
5-2 record.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how
GG.
you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
All anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt,